I lost the connection. Or the video turned off. Turn off. But where the fuck was I? I think I was here. But yeah, I think I was here where I said that other people around you might be, since the trouble is that you are looking that way. Maybe you have a hard time forgetting the troubled time, or maybe you are looking back at the heartache with someone that you have already, how should I put it, put behind you. The relationship might have ended and you are looking back at all sorrow, you know. There might be someone on the outside that you used to love, and maybe even used to love you. It can be vice versa, you know. And I feel like many of you are looking at that, you know. So but you're trying to turn away from it. You are trying to focus on your money, on your job, on your new stable life, and hoping that you will have everything you need. And you are afraid that if you go back to someone or choose love again, your heart will break. But I feel like for many of you, the advice you are getting is a little bit strange, but it's telling you that you, how can I put it? You might be looking at old sorrow, you know, like, how can I put this? That maybe you should refuse any offer you might get from the outside now in September. Yeah, I feel like it might be more like that. If not, you might be able to, because other people would just bring heartbreak for you this month. And you should concentrate on yourself, on your own comfort, Leo. This month is for you to, how can I put it, nurture yourself and have your eyes on that money, you know, because you are going somewhere. Remember what I said about being famous and being recognized for your hard work. Finally, because you haven't been there before. You have felt quite alone and poor. For many of you, your financial situation, as I said, might have been quite unstable and poor, so that you finally, your dreams are coming true, you know. There is, of course, this warning about that also can lie in this card. Be careful with the air signs. You know, maybe be careful about living too much in your head, because I feel like many of you might in September have this, how can I put it, this almost a little bit dreamy. Maybe you are picking up on some energies, or maybe someone is thinking about you and you're picking that up because you know she's quite spiritual also. She might be, is very intuitive, and this is you for the month of September, Leo, and you are quite emotional and you're looking for love. Many of you, I feel, are single and looking for love. For those of you that are not single and together with someone, this might be a period where you are quite vulnerable and quite emotional, you know. So I feel like for many of you, you should just take it easy, and because if you refuse a proposal that comes to you, especially emotionally, an offer or something like that, that you might learn some new skills, and you know that there will be someone, maybe for some of you it might be marriage, but I feel like more like some of you are seeking out counsel, and you are getting help from elderly and more, how can I put it, more experienced people. They might always be older than you, but most likely, or at least more experienced than you, and they will come with a lot of good advice that you will be very helpful for you to be this stable. Finally, September, you will get financial stable, your life overall, and you will, many of you will focus on money and enjoying your new skills and showing who you truly are, because finally, as I said, someone is appreciating your work. So this is not a bad reading for you this month, Leo. I think I'll leave it at that, and I will, of course, I don't know, should I pick those cards or dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I take them with me. I will, woo, like that. I think I'll put them there. So I try not to have all my cards on the table, you know, but so let's see. There. I will pick one card from each, you know. I will just put them there when I open this box. I'll try to do it as quickly as I can, like that. Sorry for the waiting. I could have paused the video, of course, but now I will. So let's see. A card for Leo for the month of September. A card and advice for Leo for the month of September. Three more times. A card for Leo for the month of September. Wisdom. And card for Leo for the month of September. We're trying to do this. Card for Leo for the month of September. And the bottom card was emotional loss. Remember what I said? I hope I got it in the first video, part 1, but it's also talking, the bottom card, about financial loss, baby. So let's see what's in store for you for the month of September. And it's card number 5, which wisdom. Maybe it's mirrored. Yes, I think it is. It's mirrored, but okay. Wisdom. And some of you have said, like, you want to see some of the cards, and oh, it's so shiny. I've lost it. Emotional loss. This resonates quite well with what I already said. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there's a spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom. Look around. Is there someone in your life who has that acumen, education, knowledge, and the ability to integrate spiritually and its laws into the constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration and reminds you that you're so much more than a physical being. You're also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. You may have also drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out. Remember, your help is there. Yeah, I won't repeat myself. And take that. Occupy your time. You may also draw this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find organization or a group of like-minded souls. Being part of a group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, or get valuable feedback can infuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps you live life to your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and enlightenment that's part of your soul. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher. So don't be surprised when others seek out and find you. This card of wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. You know, this is an archetype of the Hierophant. You know, in the major arcana in original, the White Tarot, you know. And the bottom card was emotional loss. The number 5, emotional card. And this is also number 5. So number 5 is also the month that Leos, most Leos, the August born Leos, you are the 5th sign, Leo, in the astrology. And 5 might be a very important number for you in the month of September. And the number 5 emotions card comes forth as at a time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or something you were emotionally attached to. Honor your feelings only by healing and loving yourself, you know. Only by healing and loving yourself, by letting go of the past, can you continue your journey. As I said, there is someone that is heartbreak over you when you have heartbreak over them, because this is the outside influence that on the emotional level, you know. So maybe your advice is also to remember that you have a lot, though it might sometimes feels like, you know, remember one thing at a time, you know. And the suffering associated with this loss delivers profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. Your unique gifts, talents, and abilities, as well as your joy and sorrow, will not only make up who you really are, but better yet, who you will become. The painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the joyous ones. Focus all your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for. Use your healing energy in this way and try not to focus on what you lost. For new beginnings and happiness are just around the corner. Remember, remember. You know, it's usually when we don't look for love. You know, sometimes it's better not to look back, but to look forward, you know. And it resonates very, very much from what I already said. So let's see. Oh, you got the mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. You know? And the bottom card is not the important one in this. So let's see. Nothing is yet set in stone. I haven't used this card, so I will of course read from the book. Mutable moon. Oh my god, there is a... Yeah, 108. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting, you know, even that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing, and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is a great news because you can still influence it, you know. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone yet. You know, you should attune to the moon and say that I know that the best will unfold for me. You know, your additional meanings for this card is your meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. The teaching of this card in astrology, there is a 3 so-called quadruplities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is one of these signs, you know, there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests that there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know, nothing is yet set in stone, and it's immutable. And you know, be as a mutable sign. You are a oh, I forgot what the name of it was. Let me see. Fixed sign. You know, I know it in Norwegian, but I usually forget words when it's so much thought in my mind. But you know, a fixed sign can sometimes have some use for being flexible, you know. And if you are having a mutable sign in your rising sign or your moon, you know, especially your moon and your rising sign maybe there's something to gain there also, some knowledge for you right now. But remember, being flexible is the overall meaning to this card. So I wish you luck with that, and I think I'll leave it at that, Leo. Thank you so much for listening, though there was this rupture, but remember, you will get help and things will change. Keep your eye on your money and enjoy your recognition for once. It's finally deserved, not just by your meaning, but by others. Others see that you are very good at what you do and when you do it. Thank you so much. If you want a private reading, you can contact me on earthangeltarot@hotmail.com or Nightwitch Tarot on Facebook. So, thank you so much, Leo. Bye. Blessed be. Ha det bra.